Hey everybody, what's up? If you haven't guessed, it's Adventure Day. I'm still in southeast Utah, looking for the signs of the ancient ones. Let's go look at some ancient ruins. I believe I'm on Highway 95, just out of the little town of Blanding. I am in Bears Ears National Monument. This monument's huge. It covers over 2,000 square miles of this part of Utah. I'm in Mule Canyon, going to check out an ancient structure that I heard about that looks pretty dang cool. So we're gonna keep heading up this wash. We're gonna go find it. I'm not gonna leave here until I do. So this is a fee area. I had to pay $5 for one person to go on this hike. So that's the main reason I need to find these ruins, so I can get my $5 worth. But it's beautiful up here. Lots of sandstone formations, lots of junipers and pinyon pines, and I think there's even a couple of ponderosa pines up here. So we kind of lucked out today. It's overcast, so it's not that hot. So hopefully you won't have to see me sweating all over the place. Check out the big boulders on that ledge. They're about ready to come down someday. That would have made a nice little cubby hole if this was a dwelling. The ceiling's definitely black in a few spots, like there were some fires in here. But who knows if they were ancient fires or if somebody was just up here making fire. All right, let's keep going up the trail, see what we can find. I'm trying not to make myself dizzy. I keep looking over here, looking over there, and looking over here. Whoa, focus, focus. There is 2 other cars in the parking lot at the trailhead, so we'll probably see them. But I'm glad there's not very many people here. Nice and peaceful. Okay, carry on. It's pretty crazy when you can see the evidence of a flash flood from whenever by the debris on the trees. This little wash was full of at least 6 feet of water at one time. Always keep your eye out for bad weather. You don't want to be stuck in a flash flood in a canyon. Well, we got a busy squirrel around here somewhere. He's dropping pine cones everywhere. You up there, Mr. Squirrel? Look at that wall. That's pretty nice. Very cool. I don't know if you can see it, but the ceiling is super black. Okay, well, this is the house on fire. I don't think it was actually a house. I think these were granaries where they'd store their grain and their food and stuff, because they're all pretty small. Basically just got little windows to the inside. But this was their home. They lived and flourished here for hundreds of years. And it is beautiful. There's a couple big holes over here by these houses. Let's go look at them. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had a shelter in there too. Just massive boulders. This one fell off somewhere, is cracked in half. So the house on fire, I'd say it's worth it. That was a short, easy hike. Not very much elevation change. And we got some ancient ruins. One thing I've thought that's pretty cool about all these old structures is the little rocks in the joints. Almost like they're decorative. They're not really wedging up the rocks at all, in most cases. They almost look like they're decoration. Like I said, Bears Ears is huge. And there's plenty of dirt roads out here that you can go camp on. So if you're afraid of coming out here and not finding a place to camp, don't be worried. There's lots of places, all the way from the Comb Wash to the Colorado River. There's almost roads everywhere that you can go camp on for free. My favorite kind of camping, because camping costs enough. Then to top on a campground pass, nah, I'll just camp for free. It seems like this part of Utah is mostly national monuments and state parks, so I haven't been able to fly the drone too much. It would have been awesome, but it's against the rules. Even though I've seen a lot of other YouTubers flying their drones around here, I'm not going to do it. Because I know it's a rule, and you should follow the rules or pay the consequences. Oh man, I don't want to leave. It's beautiful right here. And peaceful. It's a really nice temperature. Oh, looky what I found. Geocache. It just says information, read me. Okay, not much in that one. Just information. I better sign the book. Okay, it's signed. Oh, that was a big rodent. Well, we're almost back to the Jeep. All right, about a mile up the highway, there's some ruins right next to the road. Let's go look. All right, this is the Mule Canyon Ruins. This was a pretty big structure. Okay, we got a pretty good sized kiva here. These would have been for religious purposes, ceremonies and stuff. I don't know what kind. That's beyond my knowledge. This was probably an original kiva, but it definitely looks like it's been fixed up. Oh man, I better get out of here. Sounds like there's a flock of chickens coming. Well, that is exactly why I have a Jeep. I just saved myself probably a mile of hiking. And there's a nice camp spot right here. Like I said, they're everywhere. This is the cave tower ruins. If you bypass the trail from the parking lot up there and drive down to here, it's a 1/4 mile loop. And then I think it's another 1/2 mile back up to the parking lot, something like that. So if you don't have an off-road vehicle, you can just hike in from the parking lot. But the road into the parking lot was pretty rough too. I recommend high clearance for this one. And then high clearance and 4-wheel drive if you want to drive down to the loop trail. But hopefully this is cool. I'm excited to see this one. I keep seeing signs, watch out for the rattlesnakes. So that's one good reason to come early in the year while the rattlesnakes are still sleeping. You don't want one of those biting you. Oh yeah, and the turnoff for this particular place, there's no markings. You'll just have to be good at looking at your map, figure out where this one is. This little loop trail is pretty hard to pick out too. I think they got rocks stacked here for me to follow. Look at all the potholes though. Lots of puddles right here when it rains good for the wildlife.
Did you meet a new friend?
So cool. Perched right at the end of this canyon. There's a couple more ruins on the other side. I don't think we can hike to them, so I'll have to zoom in on them. Wow. Still got a bunch of wood left in there. That's pretty awesome. It's amazing where some of these houses are. Grain towers, whatever they are. Crazy places to build these. Okay, there's the cliffs where the cliff dwellings are. There's some more ruins up on top of that ledge over there. And rock piles like there's more ruins. And then a couple more right here. And then this one. Okay, I think I better walk down to the edge of the border here. The edge of the fence anyways. See if I can see any more ruins over there. And there's water coming out of right there. So you know this is why they picked this area. So they can have water. Yep, I see some more ruins. But man, look at the view. Okay, I just spotted some more ruins. Let's see if I can find them with the camera. See, I think they're right there. Yep, there they are. awesome. Okay, I spotted these ones at the last second. They were hiding pretty good. You never know where they're going to be, the top of the cliff, the bottom of the cliff, or at the middle of the cliff. But this place is packed with ruins. There was a lot of people living here. And then right above these ruins, it looks like there's some more on this ledge. Okay, here's the next structure on the loop. It kind of looks like it was another round tower. But it has definitely seen better days. Still very cool though. Perched on the edge of the cliff, right across from the other one. Found another little chunk of wall down here. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Nice little chunk of wall. There's definitely something right there. What are you doing, Mr. Butterfly? Tower 1. Tower 2. And Tower 3. And then we got tower number 4 right behind this tree. Wow, this is awesome. There's ruins everywhere. So this is just crazy. This is a big old tower. And the wall extends down there, and there's another structure down here. Something makes me think that these towers were not for storage. I think these were defensive towers, because they're all perched right on the canyon rim, and all the windows face towards the canyon. So that might have been where they shot their arrows, out the windows. I don't know. See, the wall continues down there, and then there was another something perched on the edge of the cliff right there. That looked like a big round tower too. The walls are definitely curved. And that's right here on the edge of the cliff. And then there's a big structure right behind this last tower. It looks like it was round too, but it's way bigger. That's got to be at least a 20-foot diameter. Okay, I'm gonna wander out here to the edge of the cliff and see what kind of views we got. Should be a good view. Definitely a better view of these cliff dwellings over here. Just imagine calling this place home. Squeaking out a life here. Mission success. I'm gonna go find a good place to eat my lunch, and I want to watch to make sure it doesn't rain where I want to go next. Well, I found me a little place to pull over and eat my lunch, and it's also a camp spot with a killer view. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my lunch. You guys watch the clouds. See if it's gonna rain too much. I had to show you guys this tree. Looks like it's dead. It's conformed to this boulder. But it's not. It's still growing. Old juniper. This is why I've been hoping it wasn't gonna rain. I plan on going down this dirt road. The sign says impassable when wet. That's pretty common around here. The roads get real bad real quick. But the weather looks like it's holding up, so I'm gonna go for it. We got 6 miles and we'll be to Bear's Ears. Let's get it. All right, that's where we're headed. This is the only view I've been able to get so far. Okay, we are at the summit right in between Bear's Ears. We got one ear over here behind that hill. And then there's the other ear. I'm not 100% sure if there's any structures up here or not. So I'm just gonna drive around and look for signs. And hopefully they got their stuff marked. But I don't expect too much because there's a lot of unmarked stuff out here. Looks like we got the survey marker right here for Bear's Ears. Yep, 1934. 8,508 feet. Okay, there's the other ear. This is a beautiful little valley. Nice pine tree forest. Some open meadows. I'm guessing this is where all the big animals are around here. They're hiding in this forest. Bear's Ear to the west. Bear's Ear to the east. I just found some huge ponderosa pines. This guy looks like he could have got struck by lightning or something, but he's huge. It's not a redwood or nothing, but it's a big pine. And this forest has quite a few of them. That's a big one. There's a couple, 3 big ones right there. Some more. Beautiful. I found a really nice camping spot. Just past the middle of Bear's Ears. Some really nice pine trees. And a pretty good sized spot. Looks like we got a little bit of a view over here. Just beautiful though. This would be an awesome place to camp. Look how blue that bird is. If you'd hold still. I found some deer. They're looking at something. I wonder what they're looking at. Oh, one's looking at me. I knew the animals were up here. Now they're out of here. Found some more. This guy in between the trees. That one. There's one right there. But he's busy eating. Oh, now you're gonna look. Well, I didn't find any ruins in between the Bear's Ears, but I did find some amazing camping spots. I am gonna have to come back here and go camping. This is a beautiful forest. I believe this is the LaSalle National Forest, the Manti-LaSalle National Forest. Well, I hope you guys had fun today. I know I did. Thanks for hanging out with me. and we'll see you next time.